Hola chicos, buenos días. Hoy es viernes, ¡woohoo! El 8 de mayo de 2020. No hay mucho tiempo en este semestre. Es una cosa buena, pero también tenemos que estar preparados. Entonces aquí estamos en el Hyperdeck de hoy. Simplemente yo entiendo la lista para el examen AP. Y hay más información en un enlace aquí. Si ustedes hacen clic, pueden ir a la página con la información. Pero hoy simplemente quiero leer sobre unas cositas que son súper importantes y necesarias para tu examen. Y recuerden ustedes que el examen es el 22 de mayo a las 2 de la tarde. Ok. So, pasos finales para los exámenes AP. So, AP testing guide, there's a video here that can walk you through. I think we are pretty clear that there's only going to be the 2 speaking sections of the exam. Maybe a different day we can go over this. Exam demo. We're going to start practicing this, but it's not open until May 11th. So next week, we're going to do our very best to exam demo. In fact, it might be the most important practice of the entire year that you can get the demo to work properly. There is a required and recommended resource list, and I'm actually going to go over that in detail with you guys today. And it's on your HyperDoc. Remember that 2 days before each exam, you need to confirm that you have found your e-tickets. So I'll be bugging you. If I don't find out that you have your e-tickets 2 days before the exam, I'm going to be calling every phone number listed in campus, emailing you, and trying to confirm that you have those tickets so that you can get into the exam. And then you have the AP exam checklist that we're going to be going over today. Remember that you're going to need to click your e-ticket 30 minutes before the exam starts. And you're going to need to allot at least 80 minutes for each exam. I don't know that it's going to take that long, but make sure you have that much time of battery in your device and that much time of quiet area where you can take this. I know some of you have little siblings that are bugging you. You're going to have to like lock them out of your room or figure out a way where you can have some private time that day. If something goes wrong, if you accidentally close a browser, your device crashes, or you temporarily lose internet, you can quickly click the exam e-ticket again to return to the exam. And you can continue it. If you feel that at the end of the exam that the disruption really impacted your performance negatively, then you can request to do the makeup exam. And there is a makeup exam in June sometime. And here's a little link to that for request a makeup exam. You should have gotten an email similar to this. Okay, there are online review sessions that are going to focus on the experience, and I'll post a few of these videos next week as we're practicing and getting ready. Okay, now because the world language exam is specific for the recommended resource list, we're going to look at it together, and I posted this in your Hyper document. So exam ticket, exam checklist, your AP ID, a device. This does not pertain to you. You don't get to use all these devices. Ours are the spoken AP World Exam. If you click here, it's and I have this in your document. So if you haven't heard this information, this is true, this is new. You must have an OS or Android smartphone or tablet with AP World Language Exam AP app installed. And that is going to be available on May 11th. If you're like me, you're going to have to make room on your phone or device. Like, I have to delete things just to download anything because I'm very irresponsible and don't get the pictures off my phone. So if you guys are going to have to do that, we're going to have to get that all settled by May 11th or soon thereafter. And I believe that is why they chose to give you your exam on the 22nd of May, so you have time to get this part figured out. You have to have access to the internet, Wi-Fi or cellular data, at least 30 whatever this is, megabytes of available storage, and at least 25% battery charge or connection to a power source. You can use paper and pencil to take notes, and headphones with a microphone will work if you want to use those, like if it's loud or you can't hear very well when you do your practice, but headphones without a microphone won't work. These are not required, these are permitted. So I just want to make that clear. I like to use headphones sometimes when I'm talking or working just so I can hear better and be heard better. I can deliver headphones to your house if you guys need me to do that, if you think that would make your life easier, especially if you have little siblings. Okay. So that is the required information for AP World Languages. Once again, you cannot take this exam on a desktop. You must use a phone or a tablet. So you got to talk to parents. You need to be able, if you don't have one that will work for this, you need to be able to either borrow one to do the practices and the exam, or you need to let me know that you don't have something for the exam or the practices. Okay. I think that's it for what I wanted to go over with you guys today. Let me double check. Yeah, we went over the exam day checklist. We went over the required resources. Just make sure there's nothing else. Complete this checklist for AP exams you take this year. Yeah, this would be a good thing to just have filled out, printed out, or saved somewhere where you could pull it up. This is a good one. Am I ready for the test? I have my exam AP ticket emailed. It's not for another exam, it's for AP World Language and Culture. My device has been plugged in. When I click on a link, the browser that opens is Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Edge. The exam will not open in other browsers, so it won't work in Internet Explorer. Okay. Sorry, we're sharing a workspace today, my husband and I. Guys, for your password today, just tell me, ¿qué vas a hacer este fin de semana? You don't have a bunch of work to do, and then just necesitas algo para el examen. Is there something that you need for the exam after we have talked that you notice you need? And that's your day. Happy Friday. Feliz viernes. Have a great weekend, and nos vemos martes. Adiós.